The African Union is backing calls to correct how Africa is represented on the world map. Advocates say the widely used Mercator projection distorts the continent's true size, shrinking Africa while enlarging regions like Europe and North America. Here is our cover report this week. Created for navigation, the Mercator projection enlarges land near the poles like North America and Greenland, while shrinking Africa and South America. AU Deputy Chairperson Selma Malika Haddadi says the map falsely portrays Africa as marginal, despite being the world's second largest continent and home to over 1 billion people. Critics argue the Mercator's distortions shape how Africa is seen in education, media and policy, influencing identity and pride, especially among children.
In fact, I think that this has several ramifications. It might seem to be just a map, but in reality, it is not.
I think the real life implications of it is that when you're dealing with something that is much bigger than it is, your policies towards it, your investment into it are actually impacted because you're basing it on incorrect information.
Criticism of the Mercator map is not new. But the Correct the Map campaign, led by advocacy groups Africa, No Filter and Speak Up Africa, has revived the debate, urging organizations to adopt the 2018 Equal Earth projection, which tries to reflect countries' true sizes.
We really wanted to make sure that we picked and that we pushed for the use of the projection that was the closest to reality. So for us, I think that beyond everything, we very much want people to know that there are alternatives to the Mercator projection.
The AU will advocate for wider map adoption and discuss collective actions with member states. The Mercator projection is still widely used, including by schools and tech companies. Google Maps switched from Mercator on desktop to a 3D globe view in 2018, though users can still switch back to the Mercator if they prefer. On the mobile app, however, the Mercator projection remains the default.
The African Union supports this campaign and sees that this campaign, through various actions aimed at promoting this really accurate mapping and addressing historical inaccuracies. So being closely aligned with the AU broader goals of reclaiming Africa's rightful place on the global stage.
The campaign says it has sent a request to the United Nations geospatial body, UNGGIN. A United Nations spokesperson says that once they received it, it must be reviewed and approved by a committee of experts. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.